Hello, welcome. Very nice to have you here today. So I see that you came here to learn a little bit more about the art of wand making, correct? Well, welcome, my apprentice. My name is Garrick Ollivander. Today I would like to talk to you about some of the things that we need to know before going into making these. There are a few things you need to know, and I'm going to teach you that to you today. So, let's see. A wand. A wand. It's the object through which a wizard or a witch channels his or hers magic, and is made of wood, actually, you can see, and it has a magical substance inside the core. Here at Ollivanders, we use as cores phoenix feathers, we use dragons' heartstrings, and we use unicorn hair. Now, the wands can vary on the woods, the cores, the lengths, and the flexibilities. Okay? There's so many variations of what we can create, because wands are very specific to the wizard or witch who is going to own them. They are made and they choose, yes, they choose their wizards very, very specifically. Oh yes, it's not very clear the reason why, but we, wand makers, we've always known that the one chooses the wizard. You see, now magic can be done wandless, yes, but it's very much more complicated and demands a lot of concentration and talent. So wands were created so that magic could be channelized through it in order to achieve the best results you could have. Now, Even though we may have two wands made of the same wood from the same tree, or wands that share the same core, like two different phoenix feathers from the same phoenix, every wand is unique. There's not two of the same. Now, the study of the history and the magical properties of wands is called wand law. Wand law. This is what I'm going to teach you today. Wands were developed in Europe at an unknown point, though it is known that it was in the BC era, before Christ. Now, my family, the Ollivanders family, is a family who started manufacturing wands in 382 before Christ. Magic with a wand is usually performed using an incantation. More experienced wizards can cast non-verbal spells, of course. So as I told you, everyone is unique and is going to depend for its character on the particular tree and magical creature from which it derives its material. Now, there are many different types of wood that we can use to make wands. Here we have a raw piece of wood, and there are, well, various types of wood that we can use. In here, for example, I can see some holy wood. I can see some apple wood. Well, this one here, oak wood. So you can see there are a great variety that we can use. This one, for example, it's holy wood, and it's going to be your first attempt on making a wand. So I want you to take this piece, okay, and you keep it, and later on, after I finish explaining to you the things you need to know, you will start your training on making wands, okay? Now, some of the things you need to know will be in the books I have here, and here is a little bit of some of the magical properties that you can use. there are many. And here is another little piece of wood which can serve as a handle for the one you're going to make. So you're going to polish the wood, sculpt it in the way you desire, and you can combine the types of wood and create your wand. Okay? Now, there are a few things that you must know about length. We have short ones like this, 6 inches, apple wood. It's quite flexible, very flexible. We have, for example, this one, eight inches, apple wood. It's not too flexible. It's a little harsh, but it still is quite gentle to use. We have this one, 7.5 inches. It's made of, what is this one? Oh, this one is the oak wood. Now you can see the details we have here. Very nice. This one is unflexible, so it's very hard, and it requires a more specific type of owner. The user is not a much flexible person himself. Now, this thing over here is a little secret we have here. It's a extract of a very powerful substance which enhances the magic of the wand. Oh, it would be better for, well, just for the sake of keeping our secrets here, it would be better not to tell you right now. All you need to know is that you drop two drops of this when the wand is done. For example, this one, it was made yesterday, and to enhance its magical properties, we are going to just use 2 drops of this. You see? Now, the other thing I have here is this. Now this, it's used for testing our first, spell with the wand. We need to be sure that it's working properly. Of course, it will always work better with the witch or the wizard who will be the master of it. But we need to check before we sell it if it's working properly. So here's how we're going to do this. We take the 1 and we touch the stone very gently, and if everything goes right, the 1 was correctly made. Now if anything goes wrong, well, it was not. We made a mistake and we need to put it away so that someone who comes here to buy doesn't end up with a 1 that was poorly made. So let's try this now. Very well. It's working, I believe. Okay. So I want you to go now and try to make your own wand. Knowing now what you know, will be a little bit better prepared for the task. And remember, here at Ollivanders we use only 3 types of one course. 3 types of course: phoenix feather course, dragon heartstrings, and unicorn hair. Okay? Those are the most, I can say, effective cores. They are more stable than the other ones. The other ones can be quite unpredictable. But the 3 ones I've told you are effective and safe to use. So yes, please, go on, do your work and come back to me and we will test the one you made. Oh, you're back? Very well, very well. That was quick. Very quick. Let me see the one then. Very well, very interesting. I can see it's elder tree wood, and you made a very interesting handle. What is this? Is it supposed to be like this? You hold it like this, is that it? Wow, very well. So which core did you use? Unicorn hair. Very interesting, very interesting. A nice combination. It's slightly flexible. Well, I think it's a very, very good one you made. A very fine one, indeed, for your first time. Well, so let's use the special ingredient we have. Very well, very good. Now we are going to test it to see if it's working properly. Very well, very well. Very good, you did a very good job, very good indeed. Now, please take one of those boxes over there and bring it to us. Okay, now put the one inside the box. Yes. And it's done. Now it goes into one of the shelves in one of the many shelves we have here. And one day, one wizard or a witch will come here and will choose, well, will be chosen. So, that was all for today, my apprentice. I hope to see you tomorrow. Okay? Goodbye for now. And so, go home and have a nice night of rest.